Hey everybody, Christina, Maniscalco here, Advanced Director from Norfolk, Virginia. I'm putting my notes up here so I don't forget anything. But I want to thank the leaders on this page for inviting me. I kind of invited myself, but I thank you guys so much for including myself and my team to your training. This is amazing. I just watched, I've been keeping up with the videos, so some of my stuff may overlap, but I'm really excited to share with you guys on how to add some bookings to your calendar. So how to get some bookings right now, right? Maybe you're looking at your calendar, you've seen some of the posts already, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just need 2 more bookings or whatever you need. Okay, so I want to challenge you if you have not, I know some of you have already talked about Facebook Live. I just want to add a little bit to it. I want to challenge you, if you've never gone Facebook Live, to do it, okay? So some tips about Facebook Live. You want a snappy title, okay? Goodness gracious, I forgot to turn my Do Not Disturb off. You want a snappy title when you go live. So you want something that's going to draw people in, okay? You want, like last night, I grilled cinnamon buns. It was amazing. So if you're friends with me, go to my page and check that video out. So much fun. But it got over like 1,000 views in a couple hours because of that snappy title. And then also, I don't think I said it last night, but I normally do. When you're going live, ask your people that are watching to click share down at the bottom. There's a share button. And if you're watching this video right now, there should be a share button. Don't share it. But when you're live on your page or your VIP page, ask your people that are watching to share your video. What that does is it shares it to their Facebook wall, and then all of their friends can see it. You're going to reach so many more people, okay? So that's like the first tip about going Facebook Live. Also, so the first 10 seconds of your video are the most viewed, or the most watched. So when you go live, the first 10 seconds should be exactly what you're going to go live about. So be super excited. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today. I got up super early for church. But be super passionate and excited about what you're going live about in the first 10 seconds, okay? And then go into what you're going to do. Don't wait around and hem and haw and wait for people to join, because when it replays, that's what they're going to see, the first thing. And they are going to not even watch the rest of it if you're just kind of walking around your kitchen waiting for people to join. So as soon as you go live, as soon as you see that countdown or count up going, just start talking about what you're going to talk about. Okay, the third thing about Facebook Live, you could actually download your video after you go Facebook Live. I don't know if a lot of you know that. There's a little button that says, there's like a little arrow. After you go live, don't hit, not finish, but don't hit post. There's a button above that. There's a little arrow, and that'll download the video to your phone. And then you could transfer that to your computer. If it's under 15 minutes, you could upload it to YouTube. So now you have a YouTube channel. So name that the same thing as your VIP group. Everything should have the same name, okay? Or maybe the same as your website. So always upload your videos to YouTube, because you'll get a lot of new customers that way. The fourth thing about Facebook Live, do a hard close. I know it sounds scary and spammy and crazy, but a hard close. A lot of people forget to close the deal. Okay, are you ever at a party and you are talking about bookings and you're so excited about the specials, and then that's it? You don't actually ask, okay, Sally, we're going to come to your house next. Let's pick a date or something like that. So you have to close the deal. So when you are done with your video, maybe the last 30 seconds or maybe in the middle, tell them how they can get the products. There's 3 ways to get your product. So this grill pan, oh my gosh, I love this Silver Runner grill pan. Did you know you can get it this month for $74? Or did you know you can get the whole set for $100? I'd love to come to your house and show your friends. Message me and we'll set a date. Or, you know, there's 3 ways to get a product. You could join my team. It'll come in your kit. You could host a party, get it free or discounted. Or you can buy it today and get a freebie when you spend more than $75. You always want to share those words. Maybe not every video, but most videos at the end, so they know how they can get the product. Because, you know, I mean, you're going to assume most people know what you do, but some of them may not. Or if you're on somebody else's wall, like if the person shared it, they're not going to know who the heck you are. So you got to tell them, okay? All right. Let's see. So, at your next team meeting or recipe night, if somebody's doing a demo, go live on their demo, and then it'll be on your page, so your customers and friends are hearing from somebody else. We do that at our meetings every single month. It's so much fun. There's like 15 lives going on, and they're going on everybody's walls. It's super fun. Okay, if you're at the party, I have one right here. If you're at the party, this is a great thing that I just started doing a few months ago. Make a label that says, "Thanks for coming to our party," and it says, "Take a ticket to our drawing, in our drawing for each task you complete." And one of them is like add to the cell phone, first name Pamperedchef, last name Christina. The second one, join my VIP group. And the last one is really important because I've gotten so many bookings from this last one. It says, post on Facebook. I'm at a Pamperedchef party. Does anyone need anything? What are must-haves for my kitchen that I should check out? And ask your the people at your party to Facebook friend you, and then tag you in the post. So when they post that, they're going to get lots of comments and messages from all of their friends on their wall, telling them what they need, or maybe somebody will say, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen Pamperedchef in forever. I want to do a party." And I promise you that happens a lot. So remember, it's not about who you know, it's about who your friends know, which also means it's about who your guests at your party's friend, who they know. So yeah, I'll surely, I'll take a picture of the label for sure. Okay, so that's a great way to reach outside of your circle for sure. Reminder binder. I think I brought mine up here. Maybe not. Look, I was so prepared, you guys. Hold on. Oh, it's totally downstairs. Okay, make a reminder binder with all the specials that are coming up with Pamperedchef. And you could totally use like the at a glance flyer on Pamperedchef. That's a really great way to go over all the specials that are happening this month, and then the host special for next month. So those are some things you could do at the party. And then I think somebody else just shared about their calendar. You guys, I was so prepared, and now I'm not. Oh well. Have your calendar, maybe? No, I don't know where it is. Have your calendar with all your dates you're available, and tell them, sign up for a date that isn't already chosen. That's highlighted. Okay, so how to get bookings on your virtual party real quick. A lot of you are doing virtual parties with a template, and there's like lots of posts, and they're just posting with like Post My Party or your where can you find the at a glance flyer? If you go to marketing imagery, I believe, or promotions on the main Consultants Corner page, it's the last thing on the list where you find the host and guest specials. Okay, it's right there, I promise. What was I talking about? Virtual parties. So if you're using a Post My Party template, or you're copying and pasting, something that I started doing was you could totally go live like this on your virtual party just for a few minutes. I go live for maybe 5 minutes. You can go live like in the beginning of the party or towards the end of the party. So what I normally do is I share a little bit more about me. So I tell my story a little bit, kind of like you're opening at your party, why you joined, why you stay, what you're looking forward to or excited about with your business. You share the specials. So I normally go live and I share a little bit about me. I tell them who I am, hey, it's really me behind all these crazy posts. But then share the specials. I just hold up the flyer just like this, and I go over all of these specials because I'm super excited about them. I mean, who doesn't want to join my team and get an extra $200 in Pamperedchef bucks when they try it out for just a few parties? And then you go over specials. What's in it for them? What's in it for them when they host a party? What's in it for them when they spend $75? So I go over this flyer, and then I talk about my personal favorite product, and I just made up a flyer like with some pictures. And my personal favorite is the double burner grill pan. Whenever I'm going live on Facebook, I always am trying to use the double burner grill pan because I've booked so many parties from that thing, you know, they can get it half off every single month. Okay, so every month is a great month to have a party and get it. But I talk about the double burner grill pan like this. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, you guys, my favorite product I just want to share is the double burner grill pan, because that is like the #1 question I get all the time. Do you ever go to a restaurant and go out to dinner and you ask the waitress or waiter, you know, what's your favorite thing on the menu? And they tell you, and then I normally get that entree, because, you know, it's their favorite, so why wouldn't I try it? Well, this is my favorite product with Pampered Chef. It's the double burner grill pan. This is amazing for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. So did you know you could do bacon, sausage, French toast, omelets, eggs, breakfast burritos, all sorts of stuff for breakfast. It's amazing. Move on to lunch. For lunch, you could have paninis, quesadillas. You could do wraps like buffalo chicken wraps from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Oh my gosh, those are like my favorite. I love those things. But you could do those right in your double burner grill pan. It'll seal it, and you can press it all together, and it'll make it a nice pocket. You could throw whatever you want in there. But you can also do hot dogs and hamburgers. So speaking of hamburgers, you can also do dinner in here. So dinner would be awesome. You could do any kind of meat, protein. You can do chicken, fish, pork, sausages, meatballs, anything you want. So dinner, I'm sorry you guys, my Facebook Messenger is blowing up and it keeps throwing me off. Normally I turn my do not disturb on. Okay, you guys, stop messaging me. All right, so dinner, you can do all your chicken, pork, sausage. One of my favorites, if you like to meal prep, you can do 5 pounds of chicken in like 15 minutes. Super easy. So you could also do this recipe right here is the grilled chicken shawarma wraps. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. You could also do, like, there's only 2 people in my house, but I use this almost every day, because you could do your veggies on one side and your meat on the other. It's amazing. And it also goes in the ovens. You could do a double batch of lasagna, or maybe those old school brunch braids. You could do that in here. Steaks are also good. You could sear it on both sides and then throw it in the oven, and it'll cook perfectly. Do you ever give your husband or spouse fish to cook on the grill, and only half of it comes back to your kitchen? Well, that used to happen in my house, but not anymore, because I can cook perfect fish every single time on my double burner grill pan. So let's move to dessert. Have you ever had grilled fruit for dessert with a scoop of vanilla ice cream? It's amazing, and you can actually make your ice cream in our new ice cream maker. But you can actually grill your fruit or your pound cake, or you know those little angel food cakes that you get at the grocery store by the strawberries? Grill those. Stick some fruit and cheese in it. It's amazing, like cream cheese with a little bit of powdered sugar. So delicious. Or last night I made those cinnamon buns. Grilled those, sliced strawberries, fresh whipped cream. It was incredible. So you guys, this is my favorite product because it goes on the stovetop and in the oven, and I use it for every single meal. Okay, so that's how you go live for your specials at a virtual party, and hopefully it'll help you get some bookings. The last thing I wanted to talk about, a lot of people talked about out and about contacts and all of that. Well, I want to tell you what to do with all the people that say no. I learned this at conference from my National Executive Director, Beth Jacobs, and she said to do a party for all the no's. So do a no party. I mean, how genius is that? So everybody that says no to booking, no to like joining your team, things like that, say, oh my gosh, well, I'm having a party at my house on August 26th at 7 p.m. You should totally come and bring a friend, because the friend is the one that's going to book the next party, right? So when they, just tell them, I'm having a party that day, bring a friend, I'll have lots of giveaways, we're going to try out a new recipe and all that stuff. So have a party for all the no's. Do I actually ask for bookings live? I don't know what you mean. I do say, like, Susie, our host tonight, is normally, my average host is going to get around $165 in free, 3 or 4 half-price items, up to 30% off anything else. So if you want to host your own party, just let me know, and I can share. I can message you some dates, and we can get it booked. So I do talk about that. Okay, well, I think that was it. I had a whole list, and I think I went through it all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. I hope it's what you guys as leaders were looking for. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to you guys later, and have a great Sunday. Okay, bye.